Hey guys, welcome back. Today, I just did a teardown, breakdown video, disassembly video yesterday on the Hogue X5. But some people have been commenting or asking if I was ever going to take apart a Medford. Well, guess what? I plan to do that today on this TIG. But I gotta also just give a little shout out to the Praetorian Slim. It's growing on me. Carried it all day today. If you haven't seen the video, please check it out from yesterday because it's, it's got its things, its pluses and its minuses, but all in all, kind of like it. I think it might be a little overpriced, but we won't even go there, okay? So let's bust into this Medford PraetorianTiG, which I've done a review on. Nothing particularly wrong with this, but I know there's always questions, there's always some drama, if you will, about how they're built and extra washers on one side and all these things. So I have not ever taken this one apart, so this is brand new. We're going to see it together, what's what. I think it's been apart before because, well, that came apart way too easy, and I didn't feel any Loctite, break apart as it came open. So let's just, let's just see what we've got inside, because quite frankly, I am curious myself, and so what the hell, right? Let's just do it. Again, I gotta really up my driver game, but that's all right. We'll make this work, I think. I hope it is still coming out. I think I'm gonna need to kind of push it in from the backside. Well, I'm turning it out because it's seeming a little bit stuck in there. So we'll just give it a little backing and I'll push that out. I think. All right, well, let's loosen up these other ones. See what happens. Right? Live TV, guys. I guess, ish. I don't really do double takes. I don't stop the video and make changes and then start it again. I mean, that's just not what I do typically. Let's see if this thing comes apart or not. Wow, that back one kind of popped right out, didn't it? Without even loosening it. That just popped right through the G10. Well, that's interesting. All right, maybe I got to pull the pivot off of this side too. I was trying not to do that because I didn't want to scratch it up. But maybe I do. Maybe that's my problem altogether. Yeah, I think I did. Yep, that was my bad. I kind of took it apart a weird way there, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Pry that up a little bit. Whoa, there we go. It kind of gets to a point where it all just kind of pops apart. And then you got a bunch of pieces here that we hope we can put back together. Okay, so we've got the standoffs in here that kind of came with the hardware. And we've got the blade, and we've got two washers on the show side. So we'll just put those there out of the way. And we will carefully take this off because this knife is actually fairly sharp. And on this side, let's see. What are we going to have here? If I can get it. Two washers again. All right, at least it is symmetrical on mine. So I like that. And I am just going to wipe this all out. And I am just, I'm just going to clean this up. I'm going to use some of the Viceroy oil that I got, and I'm just going to call it good when I put it all back together. Okay, I know that this is super special aircraft quality grease I'm taking off, but you know what? That's just how I'm going to roll. That is just how it's going to be on this one, guys. And I'm going to try to speed this up so you're not suffering through all of this, but just kind of gives you a look at the lock face. I mean, for those of you that have not taken one apart, are not interested in taking one apart, this is what you got. Nothing super fancy, nothing super scary, but just, kind of is what it is, right? And I'm okay with 2 washers. I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with that at all, honestly. So I'm going to spray a little bit of cleaner stuff over here so I can try to get these ones a little bit cleaner because they were kind of smooched up. So we'll just kind of get these cleaned off here. And then we can slap this thing back together real quick. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. So tell me, what would you guys like to see taken apart? Now that I've kind of, done the deed, taken apart a Medford, which, based on their warranty program now, you can take them apart. I'm going to try to see if I can just kind of stick this one off real quick, if that will work for me or not. I don't really have the right tool here with me, but there you go. So yeah, you can take these apart now, guys. Am I recommending that you start taking all your Medfords apart? No, it's not the point of my topic, but what do you guys think about that? Now that they've changed their policy quite drastically, I might add. Previously, if you took a tool of any sort to your Medford, that warranty was gone. It's not like that anymore. Now, they actually have a video on how to take things apart, how to tighten up loose pivots. Greg put a video together to show us how to do that. And I know this isn't the right oil, grease, whatever. This is what I'm doing. It's my knife. I can do it the way I want, and hopefully it's okay. And it works when I get it all back together because, well, taking my chances here, right? I was taking my chances, but that's okay. I'm a rebel, risk taker. So let's just get this back on here. Kind of cycle that a little bit. Okay. And again, guys, there's nothing really scary about these. Not a lot of moving parts inside of a knife. And like I said before, you guys here in YouTube land have seen everything I've taken apart. Because I never took apart knives before I started this. I was like, nope, I'm not doing that. I'll let somebody else do it. I'll send it back in and I will let Greg take it apart or his guys take it apart. I've sent knives back to Greg. I actually, sad to say, I have a few knives that need to go back to Greg right now. So let me see, what is this? What is the deal here with these actually? Is it just that they thread into the standoffs also? Is that the deal? Or is there just Loctite stuff on it, and that's why it doesn't just freely move in the standoff. I'm trying to just determine. I don't think it threads onto the standoff because I'm not able to unthread it. It's going to be a little interesting here, putting it all back together, I think, guys. After I just said I don't stop the videos and start them again. You guys can fast forward. That's okay, if you like. Because I kind of want to get this back together because, well, you know, I really like this knife and I need it to work again. And I hope I didn't just screw it all up. I may have to run out and grab some pliers or something for these. We'll see. It's not really threading back through the standoff. Well, bear with me on these guys, because, you know, that's what happens when you do live-ish YouTube. Now, let's just slap it together and see if we can kind of make it work, I guess, right? Let's get it at least squeezed back together, and then I think it should work. I should be able to work itself in, I think, right? Maybe. Just got to get these things all lined up and started. And then we should, there you go. See, sometimes it just needs to just kind of get it going, and then it all drops in. And I'll get these pivots going. So basically, at the end of the day, I did not need to take the silver pivot off of the lock side, in all honesty, I don't think. I just needed to take this one off of here because it's threaded on the inside. The pivot here is, you know, threaded on the inside, and that's stationary piece here on the lock face, as you saw when I was cleaning it off. So this one, I don't think needed to come off at all. But hey, that's what happens. You learn, right? So we're almost there, guys. Hang in a few more minutes. What else? What do you guys want to see taken apart? What do you want to see reviews of? That's really what I want to get to, is what do you want to see reviews of? What else do I have here to review coming in the future? That's a good question. Well, I am working with a Benchmade dealer, and as soon as he gets his orders from SHOT Show, that he ordered at SHOT Show, he's going to be sending over a care package, much like Jake did. My other buddy is going to be sending over some Benchmades, and so that will be really cool, and we'll give a great big shout out to Gil, my buddy, a Benchmade dealer. When those come in, Wild About Sporting Goods is who he is. He's also a Medford dealer. What else does he do? I think he does CRKT and Benchmade and a couple other things too. Before I do the videos on the Benchmades that he sends me, I will have a full set of notes on what it is that he carries, what lines he carries, so I can make sure to give him the exact information of what he's got going on. Well, it still works. It is not really centered, but I don't think I have the pivots tight yet either. So that will always mess you up. Jake has another set of stuff coming my way. And the RSK that I did a video of the other day is for sale. I did confirm with Jake that is for sale if anybody is interested in that. So that pivot is way stiff, too tight, which is common. You got to tighten it up, you got to loosen it a little bit, you got to tighten it up, loosen it a little bit, And you got to kind of play with it until you get the action the way you want it. Still super tight. But it's just little movements really get you there. And blade is pretty centered. And then you check for blade play. And you tighten just a hair if you need to, or you loosen just a hair. Like literally just that much makes a difference, which you probably could barely even tell that I moved it. So I'm gonna loosen that just a hair, which is minimal, like you can barely tell. Again, around the camera, guys, is hard to do. So there you go. That's what's inside a Medford PraetorianTiG. This one had 2 washers on either side and went back together fairly well. The standoffs were a little bit weird, and this standoff here did pop all the way through the scale. So again, this is an older one, and I'm sure it's been taken apart before. I think I've sent it into the shop before to have some work done. But anyway, there you have it. Disassembly, cleaning, and maintenance of a Medford PraetorianTiG. Thanks for sticking with me if you did. Hopefully you at least fast forwarded through to make sure that it actually was working and that I was successful. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share this channel. Really trying to grow the channel, so anything you guys can do would be greatly appreciated. And thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day, and we will see you on the next one.